Hi beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. So you are getting upset at people because you are trusting them a lot and you are expecting a lot from people other than trusting God. To be shocked, don't be surprised, don't be put down when people around you, your friends, your family, your relatives, your brother, your sister hurts you. Did you know that a person who trusts people is cursed? There's a scripture in the Bible that talks about that. So we need to trust God more than we trust people. So if you trust God and you put God first in whatever you do, when people do things, those things will not hurt you. Okay, they may hurt you a bit, but they are not going to make you fall out of place, make you depressed, make you be on antidepressants. Guys, one thing that I do, I don't expect a lot from people, because I've done it in the past and I've been disappointed and I've been hurt. And yes, so if you put all your trust in people, my dear, you're in for a rude awakening. And by the way, it doesn't mean that you don't treat people nice or you don't be good to people or you don't have friends. No, have friends, but don't trust people. You guys, one thing I live by personally, you may have your own ways how you do things. I don't expect anything. When something good happens, I'm like, okay, well, thank you. But if something bad happens, it's like I expect it anyway. And it's not that I'm always thinking negative, because when you always think negative about something, it eventually happens. But I don't expect a lot from people. If God uses someone, well and good. If God uses someone help you in a situation that you're going through, well and good, thank them, be grateful to God, be grateful to the person that they listen to the voice of God. But guys, if you put your trust in men, you're in for a rude awakening, because sometimes you're going to tell somebody something and the moment you leave, you're going to be the topic. You are going to be that topic. Guys, we need to put all our trust in God, because God is the only one who cannot leave us or forsake us. If you put your trust in people, you're up for a rude awakening. You will cry, you will end up, some people even end up depressed. They're like, how can my dad do this to me? How can my sister do this to me? How can my best friend? You find people giving you stories that their best friend was their matron and then she ended up sleeping with her husband. You guys, we need to be careful. And another thing, we need to always pray to God to show us the people around us. You see, I used to pray this prayer and God will show me people, and I just gave up on it. But you need to pray it. Ask God to show you the people around you. Like, not the physical appearance of people, because anyone can be a hypocrite. Someone can easily laugh in your face when they wish you bad. Someone can easily laugh in your face when they want to stab you to death. It has happened to all of us when people have annoyed us, or we have put what we are going through on people. Do you get? But we need to always pray. I used to pray this prayer and ask God to show me the people around me. Guys, God will reveal nasty things about people around me. God would reveal nasty things about people around me, or it will come out physically, and you see someone doing something to you or hurting you or saying something to you, or you get them red-handed talking about you. You're like, oh my God. And then you remember you're the one who asked God to reveal to you that person's heart. So I stopped praying that prayer. I stopped praying such prayers. I was like, God, let me just love people for who they are. I don't want to be like hurt. I don't want to be disappointed. But my dear, in most instances, you have to pray for God to show you the people around you so that you know what you're dealing with. Do you know? The thing I wanted to talk about today is that some end up choosing people because of physical appearance, or how the people interact with us, or what they do with us. And then, for example, choosing a matron, someone who's going to be a matron for your wedding. Guys, do you know what that means? Do you know what that means? That person is supposed to pray for you. That person is supposed to cover you. That person is supposed to stand with you throughout the whole wedding. Even when you get married and you get problems in that marriage, or you have misunderstanding, that person has to be willing and able to stand with you in love and in compassion, and stand with you and pray with you. You don't just pick a matron and say, this one looks good, I'm going to make her my matron. No. You have to ask God to show you who is going to help you and who is going to help you cover that marriage for the rest of your life as your matron. Do you get? Another relationship is maybe, yeah, the husband. Of course, you have to ask the people around you, that you do business with. Before you do business with somebody, someone can bring a hot deal. There's a day someone called me that very fast, like, Wendy, come. There's something I want to talk to you about. I was like, come and tell me. No, in fact, I didn't tell her come and tell me. I said, you know what? I'll even come to your house. You tell me. So the person started telling me this and this. We can make money like this. At first, I was like, yeah, it sounds like a good deal, but this is not in line with God. This is not in line with the things of God. Like, for example, I was like, I didn't even have to pray about it because it was self-explanatory. But I think I said something like, God, give me direction. Because I was starting to think, now to do this business, I'm going to do what? I'm going to get a new line. You see, I had already started hiding. If it is of God, God says in his word that the blessing of the Lord maketh rich and addeth no sorrow to it. If it is of God, why did I start now want to hide? Saying that I want to get a different SIM card, blah, blah, blah. So I sat down. When this business deal was brought to me, I'm like, it was involving a lot, hundreds of millions of Uganda shillings. So I was like, but how will I testify? Because this was something that would, in no time, my dear, it was life-changing. So I was like, but how will I testify in church and say, I thank God he did this for me? Is this really of God? The person who had brought for me that day had started, hey, we have to do it from here, we have to do it from here. Things were for hiding. And God is not a God of darkness. He's a God of light. So I thought about all those things, and God helped me and showed me, like, it wasn't a dream or anything. This was physical. Like, the revelations kept coming. I said, you know what? No, Wendy, I cannot partake of this. So guys, how many things have you done? How many steps have you taken and you've not consulted God? Some people have ended up in jail. Now, for what if I did not ask God and I just rushed into that business? There's a possibility it would have ended me in jail. You know, it could have ended me in jail. I don't even know for how long, because so sometimes we make those mistakes. That's why I'm sharing these videos, so that you don't get to make the same mistakes that we did. Even our children, who are you leaving your children with? That school that you're taking your child, did you trust God, or you just trusted the people? People, we need to stop trusting people because of their physical appearance. Or, for example, now, yes, I'm going back to the other thing of trusting people because of the physical appearance. You can trust a school because of how it looks, and how the school looks, how the teachers look, how they speak, and you just trust, and you're like, I have to take my child here. It can even be a Bible teaching school. But have you asked God to reveal to you the foundation of that school before you take your child there? That's why sometimes we say, I took my child to this school, now this and this has happened. God, why did you let this happen to my child? God will ask you, before you took that child there, did you ask me? You trusted the people, you trusted the buildings, you did not consult me, you did not trust me to lead you. So guys, you need to trust God to give you direction on everything that you do. Then another thing, there is people who go for birth control. For example, you go for birth control. You know very well you are born again Christian. Birth control is not for God. It's literally bloodshed. I keep telling you people. But you trust what people are telling you. Your friends come and tell you, will you be giving birth all the time? Will you be doing this and this and this? So you do things to please people who are making you fall into a pit. And then after you call God in Zechariah, God, you say that you remove us from the pits that have no water. Before we start trusting people, let us trust God. Before we trust people to make permanent decisions in our life for us, or to influence us to make permanent decisions in our lives, let us trust God, because God will give you direction. Now, like the thing of birth control, you may talk to friends who are non-born again. You may talk to people who are still in the world. they tell you, get on birth control or cut your tubes. You end up cutting your tubes, and then you want to face the repercussion. Guys, we need to always stop trusting people and trust God and ask God to reveal to us different things before we make permanent decisions. That's what I had to share with you today. Love and peace from me to you. Bye. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and also subscribe to this channel. God bless you.